What?
I'll get a little money in the bag.
Yeah.
Gucci gang.
That's it right now, T-Man. Fight Club gang, FCG. Let's go.
Gucci gang. Big head on the bed. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Spread their racks on new chain. My bitch love do cocaine. I fuck a bitch, I forgot name. I can't buy me no wetter rain. Rather go and buy ball man. Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang.
All right, fellas. It's time. One more time, fellas. Fight Club Gamers Radio Show.
Yes, sir.
You got the host, Balboy, Tim. We got another one on for us. Duke Star. A lot of y'all know him. Y'all beating him down. Come on, y'all already know what it tells you time.
And let a lot of people open up for a lot of people.
Hey man, it's time for playoffs, dog. Where we at? We're at the end of the season. It's time to talk trash. Maybe get somebody in here to talk some extra trash. Time to see where people stand. Who's really going to be in here? It's a make or break games during this last week. A couple of good games have already been played. Basically, games of the week. And we need to get on here and talk about it. Talk some trash. Let's get it in, fellas. Let's get it in.
We do.
Hey, can we? No. Can we end with the make or break games?
Can we end with them?
The make or break games. That's what the people want to hear.
That's what they want to hear about. Okay, so we're gonna get what the people want to hear. What do people want to hear? They want to hear about who gonna make it, who not gonna make it.
Let's see who making it.
Let's see
who's making it. What? Who are the re-entries? The one that's going back. Goddamn it. Let's talk about their boring ass.
So the re-entries, as in every single year, they're always there. We got the Black Knights. If we looking
right.
Yeah, we're looking at AFC. You're talking about the Black Knights. You're talking about the Browns. Okay, wait.
Well,
the Browns. Look at it. That's kind of different. See, at least being at the top of the map. We got the Browns. We got the Bengals. The Bengals are always there, pretty much. Pretty much a favorite in the AFC. We got the Colts. We got clutching with the Colts. So those four are a guaranteed lock. And we even got the Patriots representing the AFC East over there. I mean, that division is kind of weak. I don't want to say weak. AFC weak. I don't want to say that. That's AFC East. So we got the Patriots representing over there. And then we got one more spot where it's not decided, but it's pretty much decided. It looked like the Jaguars are gonna make that run at it. So those are the six from the AFC on that part of it. Balboa, jump in there. Tell us about the NFC, because I can tell you all day about. Okay, what you got?
Wait, I feel like if the Jags were to get all Sims, they would make it anyway. And do you know what that means?
What's that?
I mean, his team on fleek, so he better make it.
He better make it. To be perfectly honest, he didn't even win his division though. What do you think about that?
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Who on top? Who on top of him?
You got the Colts. You know that division well. You're the Titans over there, so you know.
Oh, the Colts. Yeah. Oh, I really can't believe that. To be honest with you, because the Colts okay. I didn't think they would beat the Jags.
Ooh, wow.
I mean, what did they play? They played against each other. Did the Jags lose twice?
The Jags typically The Jags beat him in the playoffs, and then I think he won a sim against them. The Colts, let's put it like this: the Colts are in a position where they feel like if they played the Jags 10 times, they'll beat the Jags 10 times. And the Jags, if the one time Jags won, he feel like Jags got lucky. You know how that is.
Oh, okay.
So mentally, he has that edge on him. He has that edge on him.
Jazz got that boy Jalen over there, man. He shut down everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everything.
So
99 press, 99 zone.
But that's just one player. That's one player.
Trade ain't nobody got it. That shit say it's a trade on their name, Dick, and that shit say 99.
Yeah.
And they got 99 Dick trade.
Yeah, that's 99. What?
He got 99 Dick trade.
What? Oh, pause. Oh, I don't even know what you said, but it just don't sound right there.
He's masculine, man. That nigga, that's a grown man over there, man.
Jesus
He's a grown
Christ,
man.
He got a grown man trait. He got a grown man trait.
Listen. Jalen Ramsey is a dog, man.
Yeah.
He's a dog. It's impossible to throw on that nigga, man.
Okay, well,
I played him and tried to throw at Ramsey, and every time it was a pick. It wasn't even a deflection. He tipped the ball in the air and then picked it himself.
you know how it is, man. Ramsey. Sometimes they got them shutdown corners, and when you have those shutdown corners, not much you can do on that side of it. Not much you can do on that part of it.
With him being 6'2" and all that 6'1", whatever, he's a beast. We're gonna move right along, man.
So
NFC.
So if we looked at the NFC and we really thought about it, we got a couple of teams that are on the edge right now. And if I went and looked at the teams that were on the edge, you would think of somebody like Redskins. Redskins having a interesting year. He's taking way more losses than I ever think. That's C-Note. He typically has some sort of glitchy scheme, as people would say, but he would say he's bringing the heat. So he's having an interesting season on the NFC side. And you know what? One of the things they always talk about the NFC versus the AFC. AFC always talk about how weak the NFC is. Now, the NFC won the Super Bowl last time. The Bears, Nene, he won the Super Bowl last time.
I mean, look at the receiver he got, though, man.
Who's that? Who is that? You saying Barr?
Oh, man. Yes, dude. He like 6'2", 97 speed, everything 99 and catching. He just blazing by people, man. He trolling them.
So he's abusing the receiver out there, Keith Barr.
He's abusing. Like when you have that kind of advantage, you know what I mean? You have to pick your poison in, because once you have somebody like that, you got to dedicate everybody. You got to put a safety over the top and a good corner on him.
You need a Ramsey.
If you do that, yeah, you need. Look, I don't even know, man. That'd be a matchup I would love to see.
You need a Ramsey. So
I would love to see that, but he's 97 speed though, bro.
Yeah, that makes it a little bit tougher.
6'2", and he's jumping out the gym.
Yeah. But you know what? Matter of fact, let me talk about some of these games. And let me throw out here some of these games of Week 17. Some of the people that's fighting to get in that might have an automatic in, but they still could lose this week. But I'm gonna throw just a few games. Not gonna go through all of them. So this week I'm looking at the Jaguars versus the Texans, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like Michael Lauder, a lot of people don't know him. He kind of underrated. You know, a sneaky good talent. You know, I had him as coming in and upsetting the Jaguars. We talked about the Jaguars. I know they already stacked. The OP ain't much you got to do with them, and then you got a pretty good user on him in chocolate. You know, when he plays, but I see the Texans putting the Jaguars down.
You think?
And
you think so?
I think he gonna do it, though. I think he gonna do if Chalk plays. If he don't put on this, yeah. The ones that you played last night, right? Didn't you play them last night? Or was supposed to? So, all right.
Yeah, Texans. I mean, Texans go. I mean, maybe Texas will be able to beat them, but I like Lauder. I think Lauder can really. His record doesn't speak to how good he is right now. I think he's clearly, if I had to go with a 16-game season, I would think he was a 8-8 kind of team. But right now, his record says he's 4-10, 4-11. I think it'd be a lot better down the line on that portion of it.
Okay. Well, all right. So let me follow down. Look, we get it. Jag's gonna go to the playoffs likely, but I could see the Texans coming in and taking over.
No, but listen,
a good job as a good user.
Listen, the Texans, they're not gonna. First of all, he's not gonna win that game if it isn't for anything else. Is because his damn internet don't work, and that's what happened with us the other day. It went out on him 3 or 4 times. So
he got something going on, man. Hotel to hotel. I think he gonna be all right. He gonna get it fixed. He gonna get it fixed. That's cool. We'll move on to another one. All right, we got C-No. He battling this week. No real battle. He gonna smoke this guy. He's playing the Giants, which that's an easy blowout. So nothing to talk about there. Nothing to see here. We got Shadow. He's leading the division. He's playing guys here and there, and that's not giving him any challenge or not playing him. So big ups to Shadow and the Patriots. Slid by with like 15 forced wins or some shit like that.
Let's not exaggerate, man. Why you always got to go to the string?
Hey, man, I'm just saying, man. The man, he don't play enough good people. He don't play enough good people, dog.
12 forced wins at most.
So he's a first round exit kind of guy.
Oh hell yeah. That's kind of like like Yes Sir playing in the round one, you know, or the Steelers playing in round one. You know, any one of them people is an easy first round exit. They just talk a lot of trash and have fun. Right. These days, the Cowboys are easy exit, stuff like that. You know, so if they make it, so who else a good game that's going out there this week? All right, you got Pac-Man versus Hot Shot. That's not a good game. I know. Look, I know. I gotta throw it out there. Why do I gotta throw this out there? It's a good ass reason why I'm throwing this game, because Hot Shot took a major loss to the Browns, and the people that went under the radar. People not really looking at that and don't remember that, because when you talk about it, he took a major loss to the Browns. Now the Browns are going through sweeping everybody, at least the major people, one by one, and Hot Shot was one of his latest victims, just a week or so ago. But I'm saying that because he get to get some get back on Pac-Man, which this game probably be like 45-7, something like that, maybe.
You're being generous.
So, yeah, Pac-Man, wear your helmet today, bro. It's going to fall on your head. All kinds of bricks. Another game that could be nice is Shutdown versus the Titans, dog. But the Titans again, dog. Oh shit, we got a Titans user on here, dog. What's up, Nuke? What's up with that game?
Oh man, that's me. Oh,
yeah.
So, with that being said, if we ever get the game in, because apparently he can't play at 5 o'clock. When I get to the crib, but if he decide to jump on and get unscared, you feel me? Then we can play. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I'm going for spoiler, man. I'm going for spoiler. I done learned some new tricks. I learned how to cheat without actually cheating.
Okay.
So it's on point.
Okay.
It's on
I get that. You get that from me, bashing you in. So then you get the last game, which could be a good game, is you got the Bears versus the Vikings. Right?
That should be a good game. That should be
a good ass game. And you know what? I know Nini's gonna win that game. Everything in my soul tells me Nini's gonna win that game. But the betting man in me feels like he could lose this. He could lose this game easy. Like he's gonna go into it fucking around, trying to throw to that one wide receiver, which we all know at this point, right? We all know this guy. Right. We all know his name. He done made him a household name.
Be the Julio of the league, man.
Right. But this guy actually could stop him from even using him. So that's how much I feel confident.
Could you elaborate on that, please, sir? I mean, I want you to tell me how you came to that conclusion.
Right. So you have to see some of this guy's twitches, and this guy I'm talking about the Vikings. You have to see some of his twitches, some of his game plays. If you haven't, then you need to jump on that. He got some recordings on that. But I've seen how he plays defense. He plays on the safety. A lot of people don't play on the cornerbacks. He's actually going to play that guy and try and shut him down.
Yeah, you got to be a dog to play on safety.
Yeah, you got to be a dog. You got to be a dog. Because I play on the safety, I get fucking torched.
Right,
I get torched.
Yeah, you know, like
I'm not a dog. I'm a poodle. I'm a fucking poodle.
You know, like a little cub. A little trying to grow you up. That's it.
I'm gonna tell you who used to play on the safety a lot, man. Long live New Orleans over there, man. Bayou Boy used to play on the safety a lot, man. Shout out Bayou Boy. If you out there listening, man. He used to play on the safety, man.
He used to play on the safety a lot, and he'll get burned, but he'll kill you too. You remember what he used to call himself, the pick master? Was it the pick?
Oh, Polo!
Yeah.
Polo!
And you be mad to death.
He would. He was good at it.
Now you'll get him a couple of times, but for the most part, he gonna get the best of you.
Good old Polo, man.
Polo, remember that?
Yeah, back in our custom days, man. Ooh.
Custom days. That boy played that safety real well. But you know, when you think about it, man, the safety like a third linebacker for real, man. If you got some good help out there, you could play, one man over the top and then man the other one. And he's just really another linebacker because he used to play with like a Cam Chancellor, man, and he'll lay that pipe on you, man. You try to run that ball because you got an extra linebacker coming down.
Good point. Good point. All right. So look, we're gonna talk about these last 3 games that already happened this week. And then we're gonna let somebody jump in on that hopped on as a guest to talk about one of these games. So first game that's up that we're gonna talk about, man, that's already went down. Man on Fire, the Steelers versus Rush, the Bengals. Obviously, we all know Rush won that game. He won 13-7. It's not a big victory. But is that a victory for the Steelers? Does that mean like he's getting closer to beating Rush or Hot Shot or people like that? Is that a victory for him?
No more victories in Fight Club, buddy. No more victories. He's beaten Rush before, and he's won that division before, and now and you can't get that to him. Can't get that to him. It was a close game, but in the end, that division is all about W's and L's, man.
All right, cool. I'm gonna jump to this next one here. Next one is the Black Knights. This is one of our game of the week. Black Knights versus the Colts. Right?
Okay. And guys, start twitching your games. What is going on, man? You gotta stream
know, man.
these
You gotta
games,
twitch
man.
these games. These games of the weeks, man, they gotta be twitched. But no, it's already took place. They played late last night while everybody was, dreaming about, Players Club or something like that. So the Colts took that game 28-17.
Ooh.
Even though it looked like it got away, that was probably slick real close. Probably came down to something last minute or something, and he got away, an extra touchdown or a kick or something like that. Mm-hmm. So it could have went the other way. But this last, but definitely not least. Wait, first before I move there, what do we think about the Black Knights and the Colts? The Black Knights went to the championship, and I think he got put on a grill or smoked or something like that. The Colts think that nobody else can beat him in this league, and he should be the champion at all times.
Listen, Colts
that's how he feels.
Colts have a very Super Bowl or bust mentality, and that's how everybody should feel. But he definitely embodies the Super Bowl or bust. There's only a few people that have that feeling in the league, that Super Bowl or bust, and he's one of them. Even though he hasn't won a Super Bowl, he feels like it's his Super Bowl to win. So Super Bowl or bust for the Colts. Let's see it.
Hey, now check this out. Let me ask you something. Now, maybe you guys can tell me this. Maybe I know a little bit more about it. But I haven't been checking it out. But during the playoffs, because they've been going pretty fast. Mm-hmm. But now, is there a wide margin of point spread in the playoffs? Or are all those games pretty much close? Recently. I have an answer for that I have seen, but I don't know what it's been close. Lately. Some
games been close. I've seen some smokers. I've seen some guys that should have been competitive getting smoked out there, and it's just
right.
Yeah, so it happens.
And I just feel like that's what's been going on in the 18. Kind of like some people blowing out some other people, but when the blowouters go against each other, somebody gets blown out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Now, that kind of irks me a little bit. I don't like that aspect. I want to see a competitive game. I want to see 20. I want to see 21-23. I want to see 48-45.
Yeah, okay. You want to see a competitive game. Speaking of competitive games, I said it was 3, right? I talked about 2. Here's the last game of the day that's been played already, and it just finished right before the start of this. And we're going to let this guy that's here talk about it with us. But this is the 49ers versus the Browns. Wow. Now, why is that a good game? Because the 49ers have been mopping up the streets with everybody. And he said he was going to do that, but he's been cleaning up. The Browns, he started off last season before the reboot with eye poppers, everybody raising their eyebrows like he's sneaky good, all right. Then he turns around, get a new season, get the Browns, and again, he cleaning up at this point. He hasn't been to a championship, but he on that teeter level. He right there where it could happen. The 49ers, I don't know if it could happen, but he right there too. Yeah. They both of them got that talent, and they got that mindset like they should be there.
Yeah.
And they trying to display and show that talent. What do you think about that? What you think about the 49ers and Brown? Have you played any one of them guys?
I have, surprisingly enough, I haven't had a chance to let them whoop off in my ass yet. But I will tell you this. I love to see new guys, turn up I like to see the talk and then the action behind it. So if these guys pull it, they doing it like that, then that may be a game they need to twitch. I mean, you said they already played though. Damn.
They played, and they need to twitch them kind of games, man. That's definitely games of the weeks that need to be twitched. But they already got it in. But what you think, Tim? What you think? How you see the Browns and the 49ers, man?
I love it when you're running a league like Fight Club. Let's be honest, it's a tough league. We got a lot of heavy hitters in the league and a lot of guys that repeatedly make the playoffs, and it's tough to make your name and be a new face in the league and get that kind of respect. So I always like to see guys like Browns, guys like 49ers, guys like the Vikings. And if I don't remember you out there, it's a few other guys in here making a name for themselves. So hey, be a household name, and I love to see that class come up so they can jump the line. But out of those two, if you looked at the Browns and the 49ers, the Browns kind of had a head start on them, but it looks like 49ers is closing the gap and saying, hey, we're going to break down this glass ceiling together. And it looks like 49ers are trying to be the next team up in the wing.
Maybe. And speaking of, like I said, 49ers, Browns, we got the 49ers GM right here in the building, ready to talk about his game, ready to come in. Let's give him some music, Tim. Let's bring him in, guys.
Let's go.
Me and my grandma take meds. None of this shit be new to me. Fuck my teacher.
49ers.
Yo, what's up, boys?
What's up?
49ers, man, welcome to the show, brother.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, man, you need to let us know what's popping, man. We're going to talk about this game, but what's going on with the 49ers over there, dog? What's going over there on the West Coast? How are you winning these games? Some people say you ain't even got skills like that, dog. We're trying to understand. How are you doing this? It's the 49ers.
Man, it's all about that team building. Get that offensive line.
Facts.
There you go.
Thanks
I
to the
think he
coach.
gave me two guys, too.
Early, once again, worked him over. Gave me one of the best running backs in the league. You see what happens from there.
Good job, man.
Now, we notice you're not on top of the division, though. Is there a reason for that? You got hot shot.
There is. I lost a hot shot by 3 points. First time I played them. A week after, play the Steelers. Gurley gets hurt in the first quarter. After that, man, I got no wide receivers that are over 92 speed. 69 overall running back starting the game for me. I get boxed up for a couple weeks. First week back with Gurley, I go and I put the works on the Browns.
Ooh. Hey, Browns, you hear that, right? You need some get back on that, boy.
He said the works.
And that's the game that happened today. He gave that work. What happened with it? Hey, look, 202 yards, 3 TDs, 22 touches for Gurley.
Crazy.
Went to goddamn work.
Crazy.
Yeah, that game actually was a lot closer than it should have been, to be honest with you.
Really? Now, this dog, I'm looking at these stats, man. Look, not one of you have more than 50 yards receiving. The quarterback, not one of you have more than 100 yards passing.
Oh, my goodness.
It's what kind of, I don't even, defensively, so you would think out of hearing that it's a defensive game, right? Nobody has any, real, and it's 2 interceptions in the whole game. None of them went back to the house for a TD. So I'm trying to figure out
What
how
he
does this
rushing yards
happen.
like?
It's all so the rushing is
I'll tell you.
all
Yeah.
Gurley. It's all Gurley. 200 yards, 22 touches, 3 TDs.
It's all Gurley.
Special
That's all
teams
it
and
is.
defense.
Yeah, and then when, like I said, go look at that Browns, he had shit on me. He had a kick return for a touchdown. He did force a 4 and out on me at my own 30-yard line, a 4th and 1. So that was 3 more points. That's 10 points there. Then Gurley fumbled the ball. He returned it to the 3-yard line. That's his 17 points. That should have been a blowout.
Sheesh. Now, we got to ask you this question. This is Madden 18, right? And we see that stat line a lot. Running back, 20 carries, 25 carries, 200 yards. But the quarterback only have 100 yards. Is that the norm for this Madden. I think I've just been
That's the new.
but I've been bedazzled. I've been fooled by Madden in the past of thinking, hey, 300 yards passing, maybe 80 yards on the ground, that's the norm. And it seems like that's not the norm anymore. What's your thoughts on that, 49ers?
The way I look at it, you have 91 zone guys. It's hard to throw the ball. You have guys that have stacked teams like Hotshot and all those guys. So what you try to do, you run the ball, even the playing field. You run the ball, have good linemen, get some good blocks. It's easy moving the ball. It's hard dotting people up in this. It's not like last Madden or the years past. So I believe running the ball is definitely the way to go.
Gosh. Yep.
Oh man, that sounds like that the Eagles syndrome, that yes sir syndrome. Just run the ball and keep your defense, make your defense play offense for you. But it's a difference. It's a difference, because no disrespect, because I know he always say he just horrible, and he is. It's the Eagles, but it's definitely a difference between the Eagles and the 49ers.
Back in 17 and 8 and 15, man, you could throw for 400 yards and still lose by 1,000 points.
It still could.
Yeah, so it's a totally different Madden, man.
PA in the round back a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It's easy passing the ball.
So which style do you guys like better? Do you guys like where you can pass the ball more? Do you like this new style, and what do y'all think Madden should go in the future?
I think passing is more exciting, man. Passing is a more exciting thing to do. Running has always been the boring thing to do. Run timeout, game over with, knock a couple of people on their ass, and you win the game 300 yards rushing. That's boring.
Why do you think people don't do that more often? And it's you hit that point, Newt. People don't do it so often because it's boring. It's real football, but the shit is so boring. And what does that do? The game's so boring. Now you're trying to make the game fun by passing more, by running. What is it? Damn no huddles. Next thing you know, as your boy so elegantly put it, Cino. You keep doing that damn no huddle. Eventually, eventually that shit going back to the house.
You can no huddle from the one on your side all the way to the other one, and pick six.
And it happens just like that. Just like that. So 49ers, tell us about the playoffs. What do you feel about the playoffs? Playoffs, man. What do you feel? What kind of noise you gonna make?
I think I'm a pretty good sleeper, to be honest. I think that little stretch without Gurley kind of got people off my radar. So I'm thinking I'm going to be playing I don't know if I'm going to be the 5th or the 6th seed yet, but if I'm the 5th seed, I'll be playing the 4th. And I think I win that wild card game.
Which one? You'll be playing who?
Man, to be honest, it all determines what happens with the Redskins and the Cowboys.
Gotcha.
That game ain't over yet, but if I'm the 5th seed, I can guarantee I'm going to win that wild card game. Then I'll probably play Hot Shot, and I think that'll be a good game.
Yeah,
that will be a good game. Yeah. That's got to be Twitch. That's got to be Twitch for sure. We need to figure out what's going on with these 49ers. How are they doing this? We need to see this, man. And don't get me wrong. Hot Shot is our man, 20 grand. He is one of the few that's kind of like an inducted Hall of Fame Fight Club gamer, came in kicking ass, kind of like a Rush type players. But here's the thing. We love to see Hot Shot get his ass whipped. We do.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
close, lie. Man, we need to see it. We need to see it.
I was close last year to beating them. I was close this year to beating them. I finally got my 91 zones out on the field. I think I can take care of them.
I'll tell you who got the recipe, man. Go talk to the Bears. The Bears have his number for the last, looks like 4 or 5 times they played. Bears got his number. So
that glitchy 5-2.
That 5-2, man. That's let me say my opinion. But if you have to run into that 5-2, please be prepared for it, man. It's kind of glitchy out there.
Oh man, I've been watching it. I've been looking at it. I try to hang low, but I got a little scouting report for both of them.
All right.
I was over mixing up some playbooks. They don't know what's going to come.
Yeah.
hope they're ready for it.
Yeah. We definitely respect that part of it, man. So what do you think about the league overall, man? You joined the Fight Club Gamers, man. It's a competitive league, man. What are you thinking out there? Going from rookie to sophomore, now you're about to graduate out there, man. What are you thinking?
I'm liking it. I have, like I said, I started out with a 75 overall team, and in 1 year I got it up to an 85, 86 overall.
Whew.
If I don't make noise this year, Hotshot better watch out for me next year, because I have 5 to 6 91 zones now.
Whew. Send one to the Falcons, man. Jeez. Send one over here, man. Send one over here.
So let me throw this at you, man, before we roll off. We may have one more guest, but let me throw this at you, man. You've been in the league for a little while now. You done played pretty much everybody. You done seen the talents, even if you haven't played them. Here's my question to you. I like to pose this question. If you had to pick, let's say 3 people in the league that you feel like definitely has a skill level that can match you or beat you or whatnot, or that would make it a good game. Who is 3 people in the league right now that you can point out, you like, damn, that guy's got skills. This is going to be a good ass game. Or, I dare I say it, I don't want to say it, but maybe somebody that you're afraid to play. You can go ahead and say you're not afraid to play anybody. That's cool.
Yeah, I ain't afraid to play. But
all right, cool. 3 people. Name me 3.
All right, well, even though I think I could beat them, got to give the respect out to Hotshot. 2-0 against me this year, and also beat me in a tournament. So I have to say Hotshot. Like I said, without Gurley and no speed out in the field, it's kind of hard for my offense to get going. But I did play Rush, and he beat me up pretty good. So I have to say Rush, but I think that's a different game with Gurley. And then third, I actually haven't played Nini yet, so I have to give the respect out to the Colts. He's my boy, and I know he got skills.
Oh, yeah?
And I think he's going to make it to the Super Bowl this year.
Ooh, there's some Vegas bets out there on that one now. Okay. All right, so Colts to the bowl. Now we had chats about that earlier and last cash, but I can see him doing it. I don't know. I can see him definitely being close, but I'm not sure. You know what? Damn that. That's just my thoughts. Let's bring him in, man. Let's bring the Colts in.
Wait a minute. We got the
have a conversation.
We got the Colts on the line.
We got the clutch in the house, dog. We got the clutch.
Let's bring him in, man.
Hello.
Clutch.
Sorry about that. I had a phone call. What's going on, guys?
It's cool, dog. Hey, it's cool. Look. We just brought you in, man. We was just talking about you. You don't want to hear the stuff we were saying about you. We were just fucking with you. So, what we was thinking about, what we need your word on, dog. What you think about at this point, man? The skill level. You done played all these guys.
No. Forget all that. Forget all that. Let's just ask the real question.
Ask the real question. You want to get
why are the Colts going to win the Super Bowl this year?
Let me tell you why.
Oh shit.
Odell Beckham. That's why. That's the only reason. I'm running this new West Coast offense that I've finally put together all the pieces. I got Odell. I got Brissett up to an 87 overall now. I'm not going to have bad passes. My O-line's also built up a little more as well. When I first joined, I hop in a game versus Rush. This man's getting instant shed, sending 3. Like, yeah, the man's pretty good at the game, but I don't think he'll be able to stop me in the playoffs. I just played Higgy last game of the season and beat him by 14, I'm pretty sure. And it was actually 17-28. And man cannot stop the offense. I mean, I could tell he's probably scared to play me in the playoffs.
All right. So I'm gonna start first. First of all, watch your mouth, dog. Rush's Fight Club royalty, dog. I highly doubt you will beat him if you play him in the playoffs. That's probably not gonna happen. It'll be a good game to watch for sure.
I got a quote from Rush, man. I was reading the chat. Rush really said this. Rush said, if the AFC is gonna win, he's their only hope. Rush said he's the only hope for the AL. Hey, listen, he said that, and he's thinking
You know
about.
what?
I guess
That could be true though.
He
You
said he's
could be the
only host.
AFC hero. That could be true.
What do you think
know-
about that, Clutch? You think you could beat the guys in the NFC first? You got
You know, I mean, I know I lost to Rush regular season, and I lost a couple, money games from before, but I was in a little slump. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was in a little slump, and then I played Nini a couple times. I figured out what he's doing on that 5-2 defense, and I popped him for like 100. So,
that wasn't funny, but that was funny. He said I'm popping for 100.
like, I mean, I figured out what he's been doing. I mean, you got to take what he gives you. I mean, he might send that pass rush at you. You get a little nervous, but you'll have the drag open. You'll have eventually when he takes the drag, you'll have the post open. It's just it's mind games. That's all it is. It's on what he's going to do. You got to just figure it out. Rush, on the other hand, I'm telling you, the only reason why he beat me in the regular season, man got Tevin Coleman. I hit him at the line of scrimmage, and he just took one to the crib. Momentum shifted. I was like, all right. I was all right. Well, I'll see you later in the playoffs. I said, all right. But we'll see, though. I mean, I do think it's going to be a good game if I end up playing against him, but I do think I'll come out with the W.
Well, that's solid, man. The odds are in your favor. You're pretty much a 2-1 odd to come out of the AFC. Right now, the favor is either Clutch or Rush on that part of it. It seems like the Browns may have a little trouble. It looks like Higgy. It all depends on the matchups at that point. Who makes it out on that part? But you're part of the top two that's going to come out of the AFC. Let's see it. Let's see
What happened to the Jaguars, dog? What happened to the Steelers and the Jags with all the noise they was making? What happened to them?
Yeah, the Jags did have the Colts number. Oh, what do you think about that, man? What do you think about the Jags over there?
Oh, yeah. You don't want to hear what I think about the Jags. Man just goes for the forced wins, I'm telling you. I mean, I'm not going to get into that, but, like last season he beat me in the playoffs. I mean, I got home, and dude just was destroying me at the Leonard Fournette. I mean, I solidified some of the defense. I mean, I've gotten some of my players up, and I mean, I really do think this could be a Super Bowl team. I got some speed at wide receiver. I'm telling you, it's going to be a good look for me, I think. If anyone wants a side bet in my line, I'll be taking on side bets in all my games.
I love
I'm
it.
serious. Yeah, I'm serious though, and I mean,
I might have to come at you with some of that side bets. I might have to take some of that later, offline.
I'm definitely gonna screenshot this quote right here from the Colts. Playoffs looking like a breeze. I gotta take a screenshot of that.
But I mean, I do think. I'm telling you, like, I'm fighting out here. My team's like an 87 right now, 86, and I just played like Higgy 94 overall team. I mean, Rush probably got what? I don't know what Rush's team is, but dude's got 98 speed across the field with like, dude got John Ross, freaking, I don't know. Like, I could look at his team right now, honestly. I mean, like, I couldn't do anything at first against him because my team wasn't ready.
Yeah,
I've got my team ready. We got the confidence boost from winning all these games.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think we're ready.
It takes time to get the personnel right. I think you and 49ers in the same boat where you didn't have the personnel that you wanted in the beginning. Now it's starting to develop into the team that you want.
For sure.
But you know what? Clutch, you've been a good addition to Fight Club, man. You came in, you turned it out.
Yeah.
You didn't want the Colts at first, but you freaked them a little bit. You tweaked it, and they showing up. You with a team that don't have a lot of anything, you making them look like they superstars over there, kind of like much like a Brady on some bullshit ass New England Patriots, making them all look like stars. But good shit, man. We appreciate you being on.
Yeah,
49ers. That was the Colts 49ers, man. We appreciate you being on the cast with us, bro.
No problem.
And man, we're gonna wrap it up, fellas. We're gonna see what y'all looking like in these playoffs. And see if y'all can hold up to your word because we need some twitching. I don't want to hear no shit from you, Clutch. I don't want to hear no shit from you talking about my Twitch not working, all this bullshit. I don't want to hear nothing about you getting insta shared. You talk shit. You're on the radio show. It's time to show and tell.
Let's rock.
Man, I had to hold up on my scheme till the playoffs, man. I didn't want nobody labbing me. You guys might think I'm a rookie, but I'm a little bit smarter than that.
I think Steelers might make some noise. We'll see.
Let's see. Well, if you're out there listening, tune in to us, man. FightClubGamers.com. Check us out on the Twitch page when we go live at Fight Club Gamers. We got the Twitter page, Fight Club Gamer. We're everywhere, man. We're everywhere with Fight Club Gamers. Take us home, that boy.
All right, fellas, you know what it is. Like he said, I'm not going to go into it and repeat it, brothers, but we appreciate everybody being on, joining the podcast, listening to some talents like Clutching. You'll see him in the tournament trying to go for the gold again. Maybe we'll get these 49ers out here to go for the tournament gold one day. But we appreciate it, fellas. Keep watching us. Keep joining us. If you got that YouTube up, man, hit that button on the subscribe spot right there, and you'll get the show before we even drop it to everybody else, man. Stay on the VIP list. Fight Club Gamers.
We out.